work anymore. Then secondly, you're playing into Ezreal, as you highlight. Yeah, I like this way more. And thirdly, Xayah is just not good right now. She's just not strong.
Yeah.
She just doesn't do a whole lot. And it's going to be Senna Ornn here for the counter engage.
I really like it.
Yeah, I do think it's really strong, and it pairs up much nicer with the Rumble specifically. This comp is way more susceptible to getting dove, though. Oh my god. Do it. Do it. It doesn't make any sense with the comp, but do it!
Yeah, all right. I almost wrote in BDD instead of Smolder there because, of course, BDD did debut the mid lane Smolder when they took down Gen G. An iconic match, of course.
Main thing that we are going to be looking at is how does the lane swap go this time around. Again, reminder, last time, not that great. This time, right from the get-go, looking a lot better.
Yeah,
again? Oh my god. He is Alcove Gaming for the XP. He does need to... Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. He's spotted, but he does have Lightning Rush.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of damage. Should be totally fine. Yeah, gets level 2.
Okay, this looks good initially. We'll have to see, because I imagine that DRX are calling for a dive onto this Ornn. But Beryl, even if he dies, if he gets this wave, it's not a bad trade. And yeah, he's invested.
Yeah, double TP. And actually, it's kind of amazing because they have the 2 TP, so it's 2 people under the turret, and so it's a little bit more difficult as Teddy is getting burnt down. There's 2 individual 1v1s happening.
Really interested to see where this actually settles. Pyosik did get a slight lead when it comes to the jungle tempo. He's already on his back, where Sponge, you saw, was actually considering as...
You do this and it worked, so let's see whether we can find an angle as well. Searing Charge is going to get a flash out of Pleta, but still... Freeze does come on in, and Pleta is just going to go down. That is first blood. Going over to Deft here on the center. Be able to get some work done here as Perfect spots the fact that DRX are starting this one off. One grub is going to go on over, and now Perfect gonna have to flash away. That is a great interruption, but I think Perfect is still dead. Deft moves over. They need to kill Sponge here to try and even this one up, and I think they should be able to do so. The auto attack does come on through as BDD just going to take his Corgi and look to see whether he can take down this spooky ghost. Is it going to be an execute? That is the question. And has he just managed to get a rocket back? And there's the flash just to make sure that he can get that 300 gold.
KT was able to utilize the smaller mid. There was a lot more frontliners.
All right, yeah, Call of the Forge Ghost does come down, and that is going to be both of them knocked up. Searing Charge doesn't quite work, but Pleta is just dead. Beryl flashes out of the way, and oh man, that was a clean dive.
I thought at least would have been able to E. I'm not sure if he wasn't able to make it work.
All right, let's see whether they can do it again here as Perfect doesn't have flash. He doesn't have a hope as even the ulti from Deft not going to be able to save him. And SeTab just have to be a little bit careful here as that rocket is going to miss. Pleta looking for an angle. Grand Entrance does come on through. Mom gets angry as well, and BDD could be in trouble. He's trying to stand his ground, but the Ignite's ticking, and there's the flash. SeTab going to be able to take down the Corki. Because, you know, I know a lot of people were kind of frustrated by the center meta, but I think that it's kind of cool having a champion that's so incredibly different. And Deft has been pretty good on this one as well. It was, of course, employed in spring to take down Gen G that other time they managed to beat them.
That did happen 2 times this year, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
OTP.
Yeah, the Ram's going to come up. The flanking Beryl is going to look for the knock-up. That's going to be Sponge locking down the Dragon. He uses the Paranoia to get himself out as Perfect is going to die. Beautifully played. Can they get themselves out of here, though, is the question as Mom comes down. The flash forward from Deft is going to get a snare onto SeTab, but that's a beautiful quickness into that backline. Dawning Shadow, and they lock down the Lightning Rat. SeTab gets exhausted as well. A very, very tired little dragon, and that is a double kill for Pyosik.
Pretty fair, whoever ends up getting this one. As we take a look here, so actually secures it this time around, and then sees a way out Atlas, ends up making it work.
That was beautifully done. Picture in picture, we have SeTab dying again. So poor little dragon, no Mom to come down this time, and
like you can go Shojin Leandris as well.
Yep.
Well, we'll have to see. This time he'll be fine.
Yeah, he is just going to flap over the wall. And Beryl won't have his Ram for the next little while. He does have his warm-ups already completed. As Mom's going to come down to try and save the turret, and it's not going to work. That is 4 grubs on the side of KT put to good work there. Now Perfect.
Stop bully!
Yeah, he is going to ult the wave and tries to flash his way out. Sponge was not the one tanking though, but everyone's going to turn up, the entire gang. Beryl kind of wishing that he had the ulti, but maybe they can still get something done here. As Rascal does have Teddy waiting in the wings. It might be an overextension here for KT, but the ulti from Pyosik from downtown. Dawning Shadow says, welcome back, Teddy. Unfortunately, your screen is gray. And now Pyosik looking for even more here, sort of walking up regardless of the existence of the rest of his team. Gonna give Eliza back off cooldown right now.
There's a flank ward for Rascal if they do want to look towards that. There it is!
Yeah, Paranoia is going to come down. He's looking for that backline, but the Ram is going to be employed. Rascal gets in there, but the exhaust is going to be used this time. Def gets the shield. They take down the cannon.
Could have been the difference maker, but it was just a little bit too telegraphed there.
Well, equalizes up here as we'll see what Perfect is going to be able to do with it. Actually holds on. KT should be able to get this one on this wave as there is the Ram to come in. Actually picks the grand exit there from Pleta, but they did enough.
Yeah, he's getting close to his Jack shows. He's not afraid.
No.
SeTab again. Doesn't have the burn yet. Look at the poke coming through here.
Yeah, Teddy taking a fair bit of damage here. Banana Brush control here is king as Def looking for some angles, and Beryl's the one flanking. Okay, Perfect still just trying to look out for a cannon. Rascal trying to find a window here as the Ram is going to get a knock up into the back line as it sponges what? The Dragon just melted. It is going to be the Drake secured by DRX, but can they keep themselves alive in the fight? That's the question. Sponge gets out of there, but he's not going to be out for long. It's a double kill for Pyosik. Somehow, Beryl does go down because he was 1v3. KT win the fight, but DRX crucially deny the
Rascal!
Rascal, no! Oh dear, he's gonna flash in, looking for depth here, but the exhaust is too good. And Rascal's gonna be taking a nap. Oh, it could have just been that.
At least a little bit of chaos here. SeTab's gonna TP in. There are gates. They're not gonna get the Baron, but maybe they can get some exit kills.
Yep, teleport going to come in from Beryl, so it is going to be all 5 members of KT here. Rascal is still dead. And so Beryl on this flank angle, they are trying to get Sponge into the pit. Can he actually make it in time? Beryl says no, because I'm going to block him, and he might die, but they still managed to get this Baron. Grand entrance, flash out there from Beryl, but I think he's still going to die. Getting 4 members out with this would be important, but they're going to turn onto SeTab again. This time he's able to flash his way out.
Wait, Sponge?
Wait, Beryl's still alive.
Yeah, Sponge is behind enemy lines.
Oh dear, Owen Wilson. Let's see what Beryl's just going to say. I don't care about the Ram.
Okay,
cue the
Sponge.
yakety sax. All right.
Pressure R.
They do get the vision. Valkyrie is available to get over this wall, but there is also this blast cone. And now BDD is going to be able to take a base gate. The Hex Deck gate. Perfect's teleporting in. Sponge, they know where he is because BDD just soared over him. The equalizer is going to go down. Sponge, I think, might be dead. However, the wild goose chase has never been so wild in the history of League of Legends. There's only 2 minutes left on the Baron, guys.
Out on a lark.
Yeah.
They're having a grand old time just running around the map. Could have just been pushing.
Oh god.
But let's not kid ourselves.
SeTab is not very tanky. Arctic Assault going to come down, Dawning Shadow, and everything, the kitchen sink onto SeTab, and he's going to get taken out. Perfect. Gifted the kill. They're going to break open the base here on this bottom side. True Shot Barrage wanting to take down BDD. Perfect is going to go golden to block it, and they'll lose the inhibitor. The base race, though, is on as Rascal takes an inner turret on the top side. Like a golden herring?
I don't know if that exists. You know in the Netherlands, a very popular snack is a raw herring on a bun.
Really?
Onion, yeah.
Wow, that doesn't sound that appetizing.
I'm not
Maybe
a fan.
it's delicious. All right, Beryl going to find an attempted knock up onto Sponge. He spell shields it. The equalizer comes down, and he's going to get smacked in the back by the Searing Charge. Yeah. Woo! This is kind of ridiculous. Nexus turrets now taking damage. As Perfect can move up, doesn't have the equalizer, but he does have a flash. Grand Entrance going to be used onto BDD, but it doesn't really do anything at all. This Nexus turret to go down first. Only 1 remains as DRX are trying to hold on, and Rascal is going to get punished. That is going to be another kill going over to Pyosik. Dawning Shadow just for the shields. And SeTab, he just wants some stacks, ladies and gentlemen. But instead, he's going to get permafrosted. He's on the fountain. There's the paranoia, as maybe the health bars are low enough, or maybe they're not. As, yeah, Def can just heal people if he would like to, if he stops trying to kill people with his piercing darkness. And that's going to be the shutdown onto Pyosik. And Teddy is able to take down Deft as well. Mom gets KT. This is a little bit too happy on the gaming side, and DRX are going to be able to clean this one up. As the rockets are raining in. And yeah, BDD can afford to take a whole bunch of damage because he's theoretically got Def to just heal him up for forever.
Oh.
And Beryl is just going to look for a knock-up onto Sponge. Okay, they are just going to get towards this exposed nest as Dawning Shadow comes in. The Smolder can do nothing! And KT are just going to say goodbye to this game. Yeah, we were saying that things were pseudo up in the air. They were not. And that is going to be Beryl hitting 4,001 assists at the end of this series. They're going to go for the dive as, just kill the Nexus, guys. There we go. KT, one step closer to the playoff.
But you can't, I don't know, KT can find a way. As Beryl, very silly game, gets his
That was
LCK 8.
He got 24 assists today. That's a lot of assists. As you can see here, this is everyone. Beryl certainly working his way up.